Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Medical Classes by Dr. Srinidhi Kumar Acharya. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also please give your valuable comments. You can also visit the playlist. In the playlist, I have provided almost all the topics in a very systematic order, and definitely it will be very helpful to you for the continuous study. Hope you will make use of it. Thank you very much. My dear friends, today we will discuss about a common topic, and now presently the World Breastfeeding Week is running from 1st August to 7th August. The first week of the August is usually celebrated as World Breastfeeding Week, and the motto of this particular breastfeeding week in this year for the year 2025 is prioritizing the breast milk and creating the sustainable channels for successful breastfeeding. And this being the case, I hope we will have a small discussion on the importance of the breast milk, which is very important. Now, breast milk is considered as the best milk. Now, human milk is always good for humans and animal milk is always good for the animals. So usually this is also called as baby specific nature and as well as species specific nature of the breast milk. What I mean to say is the animal milk what we are taking, that is actually produced by the God for the purpose of growth and development of the animal kids, and human milk is for the humans. So if you give the animal milks to the humans, definitely there will be a lot of problems in terms of composition. For example, cow's milk, it contains very high amount of the proteins which is required for the baby of the cow, where the growth process is very fast. Whereas, and we know that baby of the cow that will stand up in 10 minutes and it will start running by half an hour. Whereas the human baby, he takes about 1 year to stand up and for 1.5 years to running. So this being the case, the message is very clear. The growth process is quite slow in human beings, that is slow and steady in human beings, whereas growth is very fast in animals. So rightly, the breast milk which is produced for the animal is suitable for them. Yes, baby of the cow, it requires good amount of the calcium, good amount of the protein, because growth and development is very fast. This is not case in case of the humans. Therefore, the breast milk contains, human breast milk contains a low amount of the protein compared to the cow's milk. So this very message is very clear that human milk is for humans and animal milk is for the animals. And if you take it as a replacement, it will not be an ideal replacement. You will end up in so many problems. We need to humanize the animal milk whenever we take it. Okay, suppose if we are taking the cow's milk, we need to dilute it by the water. But when you dilute it, the other contents of the cow's milk will be also diluted. In the process of diluting the breast milk, diluting the animal milk, especially the cow's milk, to decrease the protein content, then naturally the fat content is also decreased more than the expected level, and also the carbohydrate level. So this creates a lot of imbalance. So therefore, baby's milk is for the human milk is best for the babies, and animal milk is best for the animals. So this one part, that is species specific nature of the breast milk itself, gives a very clear cut idea of importance of the breast milk. Now, talking about the advantages of the breast milk. Now, breast milk is, as I told, best for the best milk, and it is also best for the brain. BBB. Breast milk is best for best. Breast milk is best and best for the brain. The brain development in the first 2 years of the age is always maximum. So we need to ensure that maximum brain development takes place in the first 2 years, because the 90% of the brain development will going to take place in the first 2 years of the life. So in the first 2 years, we have to ensure a lot of the raw materials which is required for the brain growth should be provided to the baby. One of the best way of providing such things to the baby for the development of the proper brain development is by breast milk, because breast milk contains all the essential ingredients which is required for the proper growth and development of the brain. That means, otherwise to say, the brain, cognition, intelligence. Suppose if you want an intelligent baby in future, smart baby in future, a clever baby in future, a baby with the high intellectual properties and baby with the high intelligence level, IQ, etc., we have to go for breast milk. But if you want to have a baby who is very fatty and good looking and as well as stout baby, so then you can go for the animal milk. So breast milk is for the brain, animal milk is for the body. Unfortunately, what happens is none of the parents are worried about this intelligence level. In the first infancy period, first year, everybody is interested. Is interested only to uh, develop the body of the baby. So they are more concerned about the weight of the baby. They are not concerned about the intelligence level of the baby. The message is very clear. Although the baby is a little lean and thin in the first year of the life, after taking the breast milk, his intelligence level will be at the peak. Now it is to parents to decide whether you want have a intelligent baby with the all holistic properties, etc., in future, or if you want to increase the weight of the baby. And this is a fact. Unfortunately, parents are more worried about the weight of the baby in the first year of the life. Nobody is worried about the cognition level of the baby. So if you want to increase the cognition level, intelligence level of the baby, you have to go for the breast milk. That's the only way out. You cannot provide all the ingredients required for the brain growth development from the outside milk or outside food. Breast milk naturally contains, as a gift of the God, it contains all the materials which is required for the growth of the brain. So therefore now we have gone for exclusive breastfeeding, which means that up to 6 months, don't give anything other than the breast milk. If you give anything from outside, that will be going to disturb the pattern of breast milk feeding and as well as breast milk production. So don't go for anything other than breast milk except some of the medication. So this is the definition of the exclusive breastfeeding. So up to 6 months only breastfeeding should be given. But if you see in Ayurveda, we clearly says that breast milk should be continued as far as possible and up to 2 years, because up to 2 years we will call the stage as Kshira Annadha period. So nowadays the latest WHO recommendations and other recommendations also say that 1000-day care of the baby. 1000-day means about 9 months and 9 days of the pregnancy period, and first 2 years, that is 360. So totally it will be from conception to 2 years, that is totally 1000 day. So first 1000-day care is very, very important, because right from the conception up to 2 years, it is a maximum period of brain growth. So if this period is okay, everything will be okay. So don't give more focus on the weight of the baby in the first year of the life. Definitely if you give the animal milk, weight of the baby will be more. But that is not the fact. You are declining the brain growth. Okay, so this is a very clear-cut message on the occasion of this particular breastfeeding week, that my dear parents, think about the intelligence of your baby, not about the fattiness or stout baby. Okay, you compare your baby with the neighbor's baby, and then you come to a decision that neighbor's baby is growing well, my baby is not growing well. The reason is neighbor is giving the animal milk and I am giving my breast milk, therefore my baby is lean and thin. No, you are on the right track, and you are increasing the brain growth of your children or child, so that in future he will be a very, very intelligent guy. Whereas those who are giving the animal milk, so they are unknowingly, they are reducing the brain power of their own kids. So this is a message during this breastfeeding week. Thank you very much.